feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride no wave.
Last topic for the night. By the way, tomorrow early morning we're doing a Kick exclusive if you guys get up this early. So we'll be doing Kick exclusive in the morning. But last topic for the night. I know we're approaching 4 o'clock. I don't want to drag it here. Trap Lord Ross has sent in a video. He said, "Ak, I think you'd be highly entertained by my theory." So I want to go watch the theory. I think he has another page. What's it called? I think it's called Trap More Ross or something like that. Okay. All right. So it's 22 minutes. Let's react to this. This is apparently people have been speculating that Drake's song, Janice, Shut the Fuck Up, might be about a bunch of people, but one including a podcaster and also a media personality, Joe Budden. Here is the theory of my guy, Trap Lore Ross. Let's check it out. I'm going to react to it.
I heard a crazy theory about Drake's song Janice STFU, which has just gone #1, I believe. Everybody's been trying to work out who Janice is. Like, who's the Janice? Like, what's this song about? There have been rumors that it was some executive from UMG that Drake was beefing with about his masters. That's apparently been debunked. You know, there was a few different people that said, oh, it could be this person, could be that. But apparently it's about Joe Budden. And I heard this theory earlier today, and I thought about it. I ruminated on it a little bit. And I thought, that's interesting. I wonder if there's any truth to that. And I just heard the song again like 5 minutes ago. I was like, this is all about Joe Budden. This is insane. Really? So I'm going to show you the evidence for this, and you're never going to be able to listen to this song ever again like the same. It's going to hit complete. I'm going to spoil the song for you, okay? Now that you know the song is about Joe Budden, this is just, it's ruined. Sorry, Drake, right? Sorry, everyone. It's a banger, right? But, oh my Lord, look at this. Right, so this is just Exhibit A, all right? They're saying, no way Joe Budden admitted years back that his given white woman name is Janice. Huh?
What's your white woman name? They gave me mine. It's Janice. I'm going to tell you.
Yo, you niggas is
shut
crazy.
the fuck up.
So you're thinking, what? You're thinking, what? Janice? Right? People saying, and people don't think Drake gets deep and methodical with his raps. Drake tweeted, hardly ever forget.
By the way, let me give Joe some slight flowers here. You know, is there anybody in media besides myself and Joe Budden that has been fucking the lore and the slightly mentioned or the person that is directed in terms of media with the most amount of bars? Whether we're getting dissed, bigged up, whatever it is, you know, I wouldn't be surprised just off of that. I think Joe has been, to his fair share and his credit, he's been the subject of a lot of it. I have been too. And I'm going with this theory so far. But Joe said his white woman name was Janice. Where'd that come from?
Forget anything, all right? He was saying, damn, he even says STFU, LMAO, stop, wait a minute, what?
What's your white woman name? They gave me mine. It's Janice. I'm going to tell you.
Yo, you niggas is
shut
crazy.
the fuck up.
He said it. All right. So there you go. He even said shut the fuck up. All right. If you say
okay, now you need the context of that clip though to figure out, was he talking about Drake in that? What was he talking about when he segued to that, right?
My goodness, someone cracked the code. Song hit even harder now. We just need to get this to the pod so they can laugh at Joby and Janice, right? That's his favorite song on the album too. So what makes it even funnier, all right? I don't think even Joe remembered this. Drake really found a deep cut, a diss without the person being dissed realizing it's a diss. This is Joe's favorite song, I swear. All right? I swear he's loving this song. I thought Janice was Jay-Z, but this is way funnier. Joe Budden and Jay-Z are related. They're intertwined, all right? You're going to have to look. All right? Look. So this is the long version of what I just showed you, all right? Nice, and you're about to see this is factual, all right? It's going to blow your tiny little mind, all right? Look at this. Wait, let me zoom in. All right, wait.
Mine is Janice. What's your white woman name? They gave me mine. It's Janice. I'm going to tell you.
Yo, you niggas is
shut
crazy.
the fuck up.
One eternity later.
Don't shoot at me now that you ice cold. I'm not doing it back and forth with a corpse.
Now, here's the thing, right? A lot of people have said, oh, you know, Joe Budden disrespected Drake with this not doing a back and forth with a corpse thing. He dissed him and basically said he died. You know, the Kendrick beef ended him. He's dead. He's not going to go back and forth with a corpse. He's not going to go back and forth with a corpse. He's not going to dig up a corpse, all right? So obviously people are saying, all right, the first bar, he says, buried alive, someone come dig me up. Joe said he wouldn't go back and forth with a corpse. But that's not the only reason, all right, that Joe Budden and Drake have got animosity. Now, some of y'all, I'm going to sound old now, right? But some of y'all might not even remember the depraved depths of Joe Budden and Drake's beef. Now, I did a video about this 6 years ago, right? Some of you guys only just heard of me recently. But I did this video 6 years ago, deep cut, all right? All about Drake and Joe Budden's friendship turned beef. This video was bro, like this video was crazy. You don't remember none of this.
Me not gonna reply.
I'm a nice guy.
No, somebody's gonna send a shot.
I'm not like you, man.
No. I'm a nice guy.
You're a nice guy.
I'm nice.
But you're just too witty for your own good.
I be beefing with loser niggas. I be beefing with loser sensitive niggas.
I don't see it.
And it's my job as a rapper to let niggas know that they can't.
If I get this, it's gonna be a female trying to get at me. I bet.
Joe Budden is hit.
So go and check this video out, all right? Because it gets deep. It actually gets insane. There's a lot to this, all right? And look, we could get deep into this, all right? There's a bunch of stuff. Look, it's crazy. But the bottom line is, go and watch this video if you want to go and watch this. Just go find this video, all right? Go check it out. Bro, all right? 6 years ago. But basically, this is where it goes next. Obviously, he's talking about digging up a corpse, but really, this is damn near decade-long beef at this point, okay? So we're thinking, okay, he said he's not going to beef with a corpse. Someone come dig him up. That does sound like it fits.
Come on. I'm not I wanted to do it when you was lit. It was fun.
Many months later.
All right, this is Janice. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I gotta be careful here.
This was the first miss for me.
This is the second miss for me. It's cool.
It's not bad. It's just a miss, though.
It was a miss. This almost could have been on the Habidi or something.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't love the hook neither.
I like this hook. This
I don't think it should have been on
I ain't like no part of it.
album. I think it should have been on one of the
But I wasn't mad at it. But
Okay. I don't want to get dinged.
Days later.
beep, baby.
That's great.
My Mercedes got the heat seats, baby. Now that shit is fine. Pull up on me. What is that see-through shirt? I get a sneak peek, baby. That shit is hard. That shit is hard.
Hook is amazing.
That shit is hard.
That's all.
Actually, fuck they talking about.
All right. Calm down, Joe. All right, calm down, Janice. Let's not. Come on, stop. Don't, you can get me in trouble now. So he's loving it, basically. Look, we don't need to hear it, but he's loving it. It's a banger. He loves the tune. He's loving it. He don't even know it's about him. He sang it on the pod. He loved it. All right? He loved it. Okay? And they in a super deep feud, right? He wasn't going to go back and forth with the corpse. So people are convinced, right? On an album, he's literally doing shots for everyone. I don't think it's a reach at all. This is by far the best theory I've seen so far. Anybody know what episode it's from? I want to see the rest of the clips in context. I don't think that's a reach. This is actually the only theory with legs regarding who Janice is. This is a fire angle. So the angle is him telling Joe Budden, shut the F up. The angle is shitting on Joe to his face and having it go over his head. Joe was insightful enough to comment on the album review. This is how Drake kill you. This on another single that's going to be on a hit, so you can't escape it. Whether you're in a hookah lounge, sport bar, or wherever, you won't be able to get away from it. He was referencing how he did Meek Mill before and how it was applying to Jay-Z and Kendrick on the verses of his song. That said, Joe definitely tried to shit on him, trying to call him a corpse, and that Janice STFU joint starts out buried alive, someone come dig me up. If I call up your shorty right now, she picking up. That's for Joe too, all right? Not going to hold you, knowing deep down, and knowing how deep Joe was getting on this breakdown while glazing how much he was liking it on second listen, missing the fact that he was the one getting shot at on the hook is fucking nuts. All right. He also missed that Drake was claiming he smashed his current girl, not talking about his ex. All right. If I call you shorty right now, she picking up. It's crazy. Okay. He's crazy. All right, hang on. So this is one of the links that was on the Reddit. This is kind of a side note, but like when Drake first teased his first song from Iceman a few weeks ago, 1 a.m. in Albany, he's taking shots at people, he's taking shots at Jay-Z, he's talking grease, all right, dissing everyone. And even Joe said it himself. He said in this clip, he basically said, yo, if Drake's already talking like that, dissing everybody, we're going to have to do our album, our Iceman reaction on pay-per-view. We're going to have to charge people to watch it. If you're going that crazy, we're going to have to put it behind a paywall and run it up because it's going to be that wild.
If he doing that, we gonna have to paywall.
Oh my God.
If he doing that, we gonna have to pay-per-view.
That's why we're buddy, and that's why we're together. That's it. It just that kind
No.
Yeah, that's
I thought he was gonna come with some bullshit there. If he gonna do that on a project.
Just listen, guys. If that's what
he's glazing, right? He's saying, look, I thought Drake was going to come on some bullshit, but he killing it with this 1am in Albany. If he doing that, we're going to have to go pay-per-view. This is a box office smash for me reacting to this. Little did he know. Little did he know. And I'm going to re-show you the Janice lyrics in a second. Just another important thing for you guys to understand, right? Look, I'm quite a seasoned Joe Buddenologist, if you don't know this, right? You might have just found me recently. You've not even realized, all right?
Listen, I hate to kind of like even break this up. Listen, I know this is going to hit in a Joe Budden Reddit. I think you're smoking crack rocks if you think that this song is about Joe Budden. I'm over here just reading the lyrics. He's clearly getting at Kendrick verse 2. Why the fuck do you think about the things in who Drake dislikes? If you think he's calling the song named after Joe Budden when he has bigger fish to fry, including the guy he's getting at the second verse, which is Dot, please. He's not saying Joe Budden shut up while I diss Kendrick. Like, no. Like, we got to calm down the importance here. Okay? Yeah, does he diss Joe? Yes. Every time he says, I fucked your girl, I fucked your ex, the BBL chick of your dreams is in my bed, like he's talking to Joe, right? Like, I don't know if he's talking about current, past, I don't care. We kind of know when he's giving obvious shots at Joe. Those are very clear. He disses Drake. Drake disses Joe on was it Make Him Remember? He disses Joe. Janice is not Joe. And I'm going to be honest with you. I hate to break it to people. I actually don't even think Janice is Jay-Z. I actually think Janice is a bitch. And we're going to find out who, because Drake always fucking with some new bitch, bro. I'm going to keep it a bean. The shots are very direct, and I think we should go to the lyrics. Like, but I'm gonna let Trap Lord cook a little bit. He's talking to two different people here. Verse 1, hey, buried alive, someone come dig me up. If I call you shorty right now, she picking up. So, okay, I know people want to, like, assume Drake fucked all these niggas, bitches. Not just Joe. All of them. All of them. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if he popped out saying he smashed Whitney. I don't know. Drake is just, he just a, whatever. Yeah, exactly. The point is this. I know that's the reference. People are like, oh, no, he's talking about Joe. No. Verse 1 is, hey, buried alive, someone come dig me up. First of all, buried alive, that's a Kendrick thing, right? Kendrick did Buried Alive. It was the interlude on Take Care. But I don't think this is at Kendrick. If I call your shorty up, she picking up. I don't think he's talking about Whitney. He says, you boys got big off my name. That's big enough. We know how you OGs rocking already. My nigga, the jig is up. That's clearly a Jay-Z bar. That's clearly a Jay-Z bar. So he's talking to either a few people. Maybe he goes at Kendrick. Like, he's almost like linking them up in like a group that's against them. They say the truth will set you free. Well, mine is going to stream while you watch in HD. None of that is to Joe Budden at all. They say karma could take an eternity. Yours is dropping the same night as me. I'm going to be honest with you. If I think anybody holds some karma, I think he's talking to Kendrick. Yo, you lied. He speaks very, very much in this album about what Kendrick did or had to do to try to get ahead in the battle. So him talking about karma, I would still think he's talking about that. He says, your karma is dropping the same night as me. Funny thing is that they can't compete, or they ain't gonna compete. You gonna get yours while I'm doing me. You gonna get yours while I'm doing me. I don't believe that's Joe Budden. It sounds great. I know the Patronis, y'all ready for him to do the hate-a-thon. But I think Joe's going to come up with the same thing. He's a master lyricist. He understands, like, one thing I always give Joe credit at, Joe is the absolute best. Like, these reviewers couldn't hold a candle to him. I couldn't even either. I'll be honest with you. When Joe reads lyrics, he reads it like a rapper. And that's one of the only great things about Joe being in the space. Not only great things. That sounds like a sneak diss, right? No, like, that's one of the great things about having a Joe. Because a fan and someone who's not a lyricist to Drake's level, you need someone that's approximate to him, like a Joe. He breaks down bars differently. I guarantee when Joe does this on a podcast, he's going to literally say, and I don't think he's lying either, he's going to say, that's not about me. Right? I don't think he's going to, he's going to have some fun with it, but he's going to realize that's not about him. I really don't. I think people are stuck on the name Janice more than they're actually should be focused on the verses. You get what I'm saying? He's saying, okay, verse 2. Tired of y'all telling me niggas is real. Pussy, I know when it's real. You only come home to pose and pop off a look, but you forgot how it feel. To me, that's the Weeknd he's dissing. Chi-Town popping a pill, go on a drill looking for someone to kill. White kids listen to you because they feel some guilt and that's how your soul gets fulfilled. I think that's the Kendrick. Handing out turkeys on camera inside your hood, then you go back to the hills. I think that's the Kendrick. How many houses you build, how many souls did you heal off the back of your deal? That's the Kendrick. Difference between niggas getting you out of your deal and letting you out of your deal. Okay? I think that's the Kendrick and Pusha T. I think that's the Clips and Kendrick. Kendrick didn't release music for 5 years because he couldn't get out of his deal. Drake is going through something with his label and is dropping music to get out of the deal. That's what I think he's trying to say. Against your wills, how many new names do you got on your will? Damn. How many more times is y'all gonna keep calling it soft when it's silk? Damn. How many more interviews y'all gonna do just to get Ice to chill? Damn. Now, I don't think that's the Kendrick. That is, I think, I don't even think that's the media at all. I think he's talking to people who have aligned with Kendrick. They try to cover it up like a quilt. Rari go skirt on a boy like a kilt. Kept it 100 on a paper like Wilt. Tricking it off on her, paying her bill. That's just how I do the sauce and the spill. These hoes know I pop it for real. These hoes know I pop it for real. Yeah, I made too much in a week. Must be 250 at least. Like the money just grew up of a tree. Yeah. Like the money just came in for free. MRI machine scanning my knee. Like how long you been running the streets. She just texted me, ooh. We in Paris like 200 deep. And I bought a whip for my brother. Same body, but 2 different colors. And I might just tell Kai get another small price because he kept it 100. And I might book a flight out to London. Hey, Janice, shut the fuck up. I think the real story with Janice shut the fuck up is going to come when people break down where he gets the sample from. It's from The Sopranos. And that's where I believe the true meaning of what he intended to say with the title and the drop means. By the way, on his Instagram, he put up The Sopranos. Look, plot twist. I want to keep it on this, but plot twist Instagram. He put up shit from The Sopranos. I think if, we're dumpster. Oh, you still got me up there? Oh, man. Yo, look at this boy right here. Fresh as fuck. Wait, why does it say? It's not a. Oh, it's way back. It's way back. Where is it? Here we go. It's The Sopranos. Is this Pressa? Oh shit. It's gonna be. Yes. See, Sopranos. This is from The Sopranos. Let me Google it to see if we could find it. Janice, shut the fuck up. Sopranos. Janice.
Right. They.
Okay, is it in here?
Shut the fuck up!
Nah, I gotta do the Janice. Yeah, y'all got to break down that episode. Y'all got to break down probably the timeline of what the fuck is going on there. I guarantee that's where it's from.
Teach me, baby. Call me, baby.
No, that's a sample. I guarantee it has to do with something with the plot of The Sopranos. I guarantee it. I know y'all want to make this Drake address Joe on the album already. Like, bruv, calm it down. You got it. He does address him. This Janice Shut the Fuck Up is not about Joe. I do not agree. No. The lyrics don't even match Joe. What do you think? Like, he just named Joe? Now, granted, I get it. Like, Joe said his white woman name was whatever. I get that. But,
they've reacted to me. Charlo Ross.
Fam, you didn't want the beat before.
Sucker. And that was at Joe.
Nah. I'm going to have to stop it here. I honestly believe, and if you guys have the full clip, we'll play it on Kick or something. Find the full clip of the whole series, and anyone I've never watched The Sopranos, honestly. So if you guys know the plot or what was going on during that particular time, you'll probably help explain the sentiment behind this Janice Shut the Fuck Up thing. I guarantee it. But I don't believe there's a person named Janice. And that might hurt people's feelings because I think y'all want to believe there's a Janice. There's actually a Janice. I don't think there's a Janice. Nah, I could be wrong. And I will say, I don't want to, I will not ask Drake what it meant. I think us as fans, we need to figure it out. That's a fact. I know Janice is Tony Soprano's sister, but we got to figure out the context. He uses that sample for a reason. My thing is, if you're trying to say someone's name is Janice, I've told you he's talking about several people. I feel like he talked to Abel. I feel like he talked to Kendrick. I feel like he talked to Jay-Z. It's a lot of people. Okay. Shout out to Gran. When Gran hit the bat phone. Okay, he's giving me the... Okay, here we go. And what's the timestamp? Fuck.
That when the
he gave me some context to it. He says Janice is shitting on Bobby for mourning his wife, so extra beyond the usual. And Bobby is telling Janice to shut the fuck up.
Struggle for now that the panic is.
This is like a job for What's the Dirt. Yo, What's the Dirt? Where are you at, brother? This is where he comes in with like some fucking shit from like Next Dimension.
Buried Alive Part 2, a reference to that early. A reaction video. He's talking about Joe doing a live reaction, talking about need I say more? The truthful set.
I don't think these bars is that, Joe. Like, I think people have bought into their back and forth that they think that Drake is like trying to prove something to Joe. Anytime Drake addresses Joe, he calls Joe jealous. He makes fun of Joe for not being as successful. And he talks about, oh, I fucked your girl. 3 ways. Very simple 3 ways. 3 simple ways. when we're looking for other things or when there's other ways, it's very much different, honestly. But you know what? This is a good mystery. This is a good mystery. We should try to figure it out. And Trap, maybe you're right. I think this is a coincidence of epic proportions. I believe it means something. I don't think this is a random thing. We just got to figure out what it means. Got to figure out what it means, people.